National Geographic. Every bear and its chances of retiring you from life.
How many different bears is there?
There's a brown bear.
Yeah.
A brown bear, they say you gotta, if it's brown, you run around. I don't know. And then if it's black, you fight back. And if it's white, you gotta go.
Look.
Like the polar bear, you can't escape that, bro. It's GG.
I can escape that, trust. I just turn on my Usain Bolts and I'm gone. You not catching me, gang.
Yeah, but I know I butchered that saying. I know, like, depending on the color of the bear, you can do something to survive it. But if it's white, you're done, bro.
I just know stand there and be like, whoa.
Yeah, you have to. No, that's what you have to do. To one of them, I don't know. You can intimidate it, and it'll like turn around or something. I don't know. But anyways, if you guys hear an AC in the back, bro, it's hot. So we're sorry about that.
It's 87 degrees.
Yeah.
We cooking in this room.
Yeah, the humidity is crazy, bro. I'm already sweating, man.
Yup.
So we apologize for that. But anyways, shout outs to Casual Geographic. There will be a link to the original video down below. Go check it out.
It's scientifically proven that one of the best ways to see how a guy's mind works, to really see what type of person you're dealing with, ask one question. What's the biggest animal you can beat in a fight?
So you said a bear, right?
I mean, I say I can beat the bear.
Oh.
I just say when people see the bear, they're like, "Whoa, I ain't beating no bear. I'm running."
Okay, so what's the biggest animal for you?
We live in New York. What big animal are we fighting? Rats? Like, come on, bro.
Man, low key, I actually don't know, bro.
I ain't never even seen a deer in my life.
We ain't fighting nothing.
Like, come on, bro.
You ask that and you'll learn a whole lot in a short time. And in 2021, British firm YouGov did a survey.
Oh, rats! Wait, 6% of Americans think they could beat a grizzly bear in a fight. But what?
Yeah.
Which are the following animals, if any, do you think you could beat in a fight if you were unarmed? Okay, a rat, duh.
Yeah.
House cat, duh.
Yeah.
Goose? Ain't those the big ones?
Yeah.
Wait, a goose?
Yeah, them geeses.
Oh yeah, you're talking about the ducks, right? The ducks.
They ain't ducks, goose.
Well, tweet.
And then the flock of these geese.
I thought that said moose, like the big.
Oh,
we ain't beating that.
I ain't never seen a moose in my life.
Medium-sized dog.
Man, there dogs everywhere.
An eagle, tweaking.
I never seen an
A
eagle.
large dog.
I mean,
I ain't doing that. Chimpanzee. A chimp, you're bugging.
I ain't never seen a chimpanzee neither.
Oh, but no one's beating that, bro.
Oh,
a
yeah.
Chimp, like their strength is obviously way different. If they want to kill you, I think they can for sure.
Yeah, I've seen one where they ripped this lady's face off.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
You're tweaking. A king cobra, maybe. Kangaroo. I think so.
I don't know. You want to box a kangaroo?
I think I could box them, but I know, like, you know, they're like toenails sharp.
Yeah,
so I'm scared that if they kick you, it might pierce you.
You need to go look at a kangaroo picture and see how swole they are. You're not gonna want to fight them. I promise you.
A wolf?
I ain't fighting
no wolf.
Them Jones huge.
Crocodile? Hell
I ain't fighting nobody crocodile.
Gorilla?
Yeah, I'm definitely dead.
Whoever did this, they're trolling. You're not beating a gorilla, bro. They will bench press 3 cars, bro. On your heads. And the elephant is wild.
Yeah, I ain't fighting no elephant.
Lion is also wild, and the grizzly bear is crazy.
Yep.
All right.
A lot to unpack here, but mostly the 6% of Americans that think they could handle a grizzly without getting their existence abolished.
3, 2, what the? What is this? Oh my.
And that's how long it would take. Bears are inevitable enough to be one of the few animals I have a one-shot rule against. As in, if they're coming at me full force and I have one shot in the chamber, I'm using it to self-medicate my exit off the mortal coil. I might not survive a hippo attack, but I'm
probably because they could probably tank the shot.
Yes, of course they can take the shot.
Yeah, not probably, they will.
You gonna need multiple rounds.
Oh.
for sure not surviving my reaction to one. I'll same day ship myself to the Lord's door before I let a chimp handle me, and I'll self-subtract with the quickness before a bear makes me part of its business. Bears are the most conceptually inconsiderate creatures in nature. Basically a giant unhinged dog with every possible attribute maxed. Think about it. Nature dropped an apex all-terrain CrossFit predator that can out everything you and just let the rest of the population deal with it. But what's the most dangerous bear?
He's rock climbing, no wires on, bro.
That's a rock climber.
But put him in the Olympics, bro.
Actually. Well, today we're going to be talking about every breed of bear and its chances of putting you on a shirt. Each bear will get a Merc rating. Merc stands for ravage or just cancel you. Yeah, that's definitely the K word that was supposed to be there. And as always, each rating will be in my very biased opinion. But yeah, call me Joe Rogan or Grindr Gladiator. Either way, we are.
He pulling up at you like that. What you doing, bro?
Boy, I ain't getting out my house. Make sure you lock your doors because these, they know how to open doors.
Yo, he walking around like this, bro.
God, he walking like you just did 315. Oh God.
Going down to bear hole. Starting with the sun bear, named after the thing he spent way too long looking at. Those eyes stared at the void and the void blinked first. And yes, they're built like they barely qualify to be here. It looks like a bear with crippling social anxiety that got told to act natural. They were recently involved in a controversy in China. The controversy was nobody believed that wasn't a man in costume. To be fair, they're easily the least coated Ursus out there. They're the smallest in the world at no heavier than $140. And be honest, how long would it take for you to guess that foot was attached to a grizzly's cousin? Those bare feet help them climb trees, and some bears are the most tree climby of them all. But how dangerous is this identity crisis?
God, what is
They're
that?
shy, reclusive, and mostly eat fruits and plants. They're also trigger happy, nearly blind, and they share real estate with tigers. Sun bears are known to attack people when caught off guard, and their poor eyesight means they can easily get jump scared by humans. They also have one of the strongest bite forces relative to body size of any bear, but probably only because they use teeth to rip through tree bark. There was even one case.
Wait, what did this say? Have the same size teeth as polar bears have got.
The body size of any bear, but probably only because they use teeth to rip through tree bark. There was even one case where a sun bear tiger showdown ended up with both of them becoming past tense. So what could they do to a human? Well, from 2000 to 2010, there were 33 sun bear attacks on humans, with the most common injuries being facial. But all the attacks were accidental encounters where the sun bears would probably argue self-defense. And to my knowledge, there are no recorded cases of a sun bear killing a person. So with no body count and being the smallest, but also being neurotic enough to be a threat.
This like on your face, bro?
Oh yeah, you're cooked.
I'll give the sun bear a Merc rating of 5. Next, you have the Andean, also known as the spectacled bear.
I ain't never seen that.
On paper, he's the biggest land predator in that part of South America. Only technically, because only 5% of Four Eyes' diet is meat. Like the sun bear, they're only really a jihad to fruits and plants. Also like the sun bear, the walking spectacle is very tree climby, and they'll even build their version of a tree house to sleep in. To be fair, you don't really have a choice when your hall monitor's a jaguar. But don't think Buddy's sweet because he got glasses. They've been known to take out llamas, cows, and even tapirs twice their size. But how dangerous are they to people? Well, in 2004, an Andean bear escaped from a Berlin zoo and made a beeline for the children's area. What followed was one of the most gruesome displays ever caught on camera.
Crazy.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Don't put that.
What? You about to ride the bike?
Apparently, the spectacled bear only has one human body on his record. And technically, it was a hunter who shot the bear out of a tree only for the bear to land on him. I'm sorry, but you feel physics that hard.
Imagine, wait, why you gotta be that close?
So you telling me you shot him like this?
Yeah, like why? Why though? You gotta make sure I can't miss this. My aim is garbage.
Bad rain, bro.
Oh, you deserve to get packed up by Paddington. And yes, Paddington was indeed a spectacle. Spectacles are also the closest living relative of, the short-faced bear.
Crazy.
The duality. But considering the only casualty was more to slapstick than a homicidal bear,
Yeah,
I give the spectacled beast a Merc rating of 2. And now we're at the panda portion, which might confuse some since there's a genuine corner of the internet that'll tell you that pandas aren't actually bears. They'll sooner believe China has an obese biracial gerbil walking around. To be fair, being a bear but identifying as a bamboo processing plant is a questionable life choice. But one, bamboo is so protein-packed that Ursus Oreo actually ends up getting just as much as wolves and feral cats. And two, binging bamboo all day means pandas actually have one of the strongest bite forces of any land mammal. Wild pandas usually avoid people, and there's currently no record of a plus-size eyeshadow cotton ball killing a human. But pandas will 100% lash out if they think you deserve it, often with life-altering consequences. Nobody demonstrated panda potential more than straight at the Beijing Zoo, a young panda named Gugu. In 2006, a drunk dude climbed into the enclosure to give Gugu a hug, and Gugu gave him an attitude adjustment with his teeth. After several minutes of biting each other, yes, Drunky bit the bear. They were eventually separated with a fire hose. In 2007, a teenager tried Gugu and got chunks ripped out of his legs to the point where bones were showing. And
Why
in
would you do
2009,
that?
a father climbed over a barrier to retrieve a toy his son dropped.
Why would you do that?
His reward was his leg caught in Gugu's vice grip jaws that keepers literally had to pry open. I really think if pandas didn't wear the makeup, y'all would not be trying them like this. The worst part about getting mauled by something so goofy is it probably takes a long time for bystanders to realize you're in trouble.
That's a person?
Yeah.
Why are you in there?
About getting mauled by something so goofy is it probably takes a long time for bystanders to realize you're in trouble. They're the epitome of, I'm not a killer, but don't push me. And for that, they get a Merc rating of 4, because really, you get flatlined by a panda, you probably deserved it. Now we got the black bear, aka the fight back part of the ride, which is kinda true. Black bears are more likely to run away than run a fade. And after seeing them climb trees, thank the natural order for that. Although they probably only learned that from dealing with another bear.
Brown bear.
Black bears are high-key champion generalists. They're smart enough and adaptable enough to live almost anywhere in America. Also, they're not always black, but that's besides the point. Moonlighting as a giant raccoon means they run into people more than the average bear, and if you look at the numbers, they might not be as harmless as the...
Bro, that dude is huge.
Yeah, like, imagine looking at this camera but not realizing that that's a bear.
Yeah.
You might think it's a damn monster or something.
I think it's a monster for real.
The nursery rhyme suggests. Since 1784, there have been 66 times where a black bear and a human resulted in one less human. Pretty low, but there's more. There's just under 12 black bear conflicts a year. 52% are typically defensive, 33% were food motivated, and 15% were predatory.
Yo, this is like straight out of a
horror movie.
Oh, horror movie, bro. You rock.
Caving or whatever that. Yeah, cave diving. And you see that? Yeah, I got to go.
That's literally the final boss, bro. Like, that's like, oh, man.
That number's interesting because that's actually higher than what you would see in brown bears. Folks now believe there's a slow but very real rise in predatory male black bears murking people. In fact, the first ever fatal black bear attack in California just happened last month. Male blacks, but black bears that is, they have a wider range, which means a desperate down bad male is more likely to try his luck on a hiker. The last stat I have is 88% of black bear assisted census subtractions were predatory, and 92% of those predatory pastimes were done by males. But when I say slow rise, we are still talking about one person getting clapped a year. Also, apparently none of those casualties carried pepper spray, so if you do that, hike in groups and put food and garbage away, you probably won't get cooked by Smokey. In fact, the majority of black bear encounters end like a Mormon liaison where neither side gets touched.
Yo, cats
so
are
they're
crazy.
fight over fight and statistically harmless. But they live in close proximity with people and are technically more likely to see you as free pizza than grizzlies. So I'll give them a 6.5.
Okay.
6, final answer. Not unlike their Asian cousins, and disclaimer, we're getting into...
Yo, what is that? That look like an obese bear.
Casual, where are you finding these bears, bro? Bro, I really thought it was just 3. Brown, black, and white. Now we have all these different variations.
The legitimately dangerous territory. The Asiatic black bear, also called the moon bear, is the first honest threat to human way of life. They're way more on sight than American black bears, and for that matter, even Eurasian brown bears. To be fair, neither of them have to deal with a certain big cat. Like most bears, they're most dangerous when people run into them and the bear feels cornered, and for that reason, attacks are on the rise. From April 2023 to just November, 212 people caught the wrong end of Asiatic aggression from a black bear. 6 died, and food scarcity means those numbers are probably going up. In fact, that's why they're a problem in Japan. You see, in Japan, there's a shift with young people leaving the countryside to go make bread in the big city and food-feeding bears moving into the now less crowded human neighborhoods. Now, it's never been easier to find problems with an Asian bear, and from 2000 to 2020, 2,357 black bear attacks have been recorded. 42.4% suffered severe injury, 1.2% ended up with permanent disability, and 4.8% lost the ability to exist. They're dead, and over 20% of those attacks happened in August, i.e. right around the time they're getting ready to hibernate. There was even a case earlier this year where a man had to negotiate his arm with a Swiss knife after the Asian variety refused to let him go. Since this is the first bear that is a somewhat regular threat to people.
See, I've seen that situation multiple times, and every time I'm like, damn, I don't know if I could really cut my arm, but obviously you have to be in that situation to really... You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro.
Because once you're in there, you're like, yo, if I want to live, I have to chop my arm off. So you just, go for it. I don't know.
Wait, so they can't just chop the bear head off or whatever?
Or like hurt it, like, get your ass off.
I would be, yo. I mean, but the thing is, your arm might be done by the time you finish with the bear. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. I don't know. Cause I don't know if I could just chop my arm off. Like, literally thinking about it is wild, but like, maybe if I'm there and it's happening to me, my mind would just go to it and like numb that pain, like just.
I don't think I can do it by myself.
Yeah.
I need somebody to chop my jaw.
The Asian variety refused to let him go. Since this is the first bear that is a somewhat regular threat to people, I'm gonna give the Asiatic black bear a 7.5. Although with the whole bear bile farming thing, we probably had it coming. And now we get to my honest inspiration for this video. The brown bear.
Oh my god.
But honestly, first I'm gonna clear something up. The grizzly bear is a subspecies of the brown bear. Kind of like how the Arctic wolf is an offshoot of the gray guy. The grizzly is basically a landlocked brown bear. They're further inland, and their grocery list is a lot shorter. Which is why, even though they're the most famous, grizzlies aren't even the biggest bears brown and
that
around.
Look like the bear
They're
from
smaller
Elden
than
Ring.
What? The Kamchatka bear dwarfs grizzlies, mostly because of the fresh supply of salmon they get from shacking up on the Kamchatka Peninsula, which actually has the highest density of brown bears on the planet. There's like 20,000 of them there. And of course, what y'all know about the Kodiak bear? Named after the Kodiak Islands nature was forced to vault it on. They can outweigh a grizzly by almost 500 pounds.
Bro. How much protein you think that is?
Son. Yo, if I eat this bear, I'm turning into Baki, bro. No, what's his father's name?
Yujiro?
I'm turning into him.
Yeah, that's what
Yo, they upped them by 500 pounds.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Islands nature was forced to vault in on. They can outweigh a grizzly by almost 500 pounds, and that's purely off the pescatarian. That is a whole mountain of a bear. Grizzly bears are smaller, but the higher competition and being get kept from coastal calories makes them that much more aggressive, which makes them, and I don't like to curse that much, my mom watches me, but that is a problem. They're like a predatory Thanos. Your demise is inevitable if they greenlight it. They have jaws that can crush a bowling ball. Pause that mean. You're a high five away from balling like Emmanuel. I've seen them punk entire wolf packs out of food, and they might be the only.
Why do you have to bring him up?
You're away from balling like Emmanuel Hansel.
Damn.
I've seen them punk entire wolf packs out of food, and they might be the only thing alive that can choke slam a moose. There's only one video that truly encapsulates how fornicated you are if a grizzly chases you. Well, other than this. Here you have a grizzly running, and we're still going. Oh, right there. That's the caribou he's after. Keep in mind, this is the 30-second mark of the video. About 4 minutes was all it took for the seed of Santa to get packed up like a Christmas present and turned into part of the past. But how dangerous are brown bears?
How did he see that?
That's what I'm saying.
Since
I'm too blind.
1784, there have been only 82 fatal brown bear conflicts in North America.
This is
Yellowstone's
what I'm saying, bro.
Like,
why are you there?
Like, the thing is, like, you standing there, though. Like, you just standing there. Like, I
Hands on her hip and everything. Like, he not gonna do nothing.
Like, but if you start charging, that's when y'all want to run.
Exactly.
Like, come on, bro.
I need my distance, bro.
surprisingly only has 8. From 2000 to 2015, there were a recorded 664 brown bear attacks around the world, with 95 flatlines. Of these attacks, 17% involved someone with a dog, 10% were after a bear got shot or trapped, aka the person had it coming, 20% were sudden encounters, and an overwhelming 47% involved a female with a cub, proving that the only thing more dangerous than the bear
Boom.
A
child.
Yeah.
No.
But really, numbers say there's only
bear.
11 brown bear attacks in North America a year, 40 if we're talking worldwide. In fact, the chances of getting murked by a brown bear in Yellowstone are 1 in 2.1 million. I do think bears suffer a lot from shark syndrome, where the attacks might not happen often, but when they do, they're usually graphic enough to go international. At the same time, the worst case scenario scares the death itself, so brown bears, specifically grizzly bears, get a merc rating of 8. Make that an 8.5.
Oh.
If you know, you know. Now, the sloth bear is a great example of something I always say. You have to convince a predator you're worth the effort, where prey will off you before you get the chance.
Damn.
Most bears see humans as a fellow predator. The problem is, here you got one that spends most of his life as prey. Sloth bears got tiger trauma in their bloodline. They also get plenty of smoke from leopards, problems from bull packs. Some of the same elephants and rhinos that are chill-ish around tigers have zero tolerance for the baloos of the world. Add it all up, you get a floppy-faced termite eater that's also one of the most violently aggressive animals on the planet. You basically have a giant honey badger with attitude and all the tools to
that's not good.
It's prey trauma with predatory hardware. They don't really know how to kill, they just inflict as much pain as physically possible. That's why many sloth bear victims end up with their faces torn off, since that's their go-to move against tigers. A trauma bear with chimpanzee tendencies means they get a merc rating of 9. There's no good record of sloth bear attacks on people, but it's the fact that they live on top of and kill more people than other bears that outnumber them. This is technically the most dangerous bear per capita.
Damn.
And it's the one named after a sloth. In fact, one sloth bear was called the man-eater of Mysore after he killed 12 people and severely mauled another 24.
Damn!
Something like that's pretty rare, and it's believed the bear was injured by people first and then went on a rampage.
Yo, that's his territory, bro. Do not set foot on his hood, bro. Or you have a problem.
bro. Yo.
In his defense, something like that's pretty rare, and it's believed the bear was injured by people first and then went on a rampage.
There you go.
Like the last bear,
They
which is
tried
one of the
him.
few animals to see humans as prey. I'm gonna kill the suspense right now. The polar bear's a 10. From
Yeah.
1870 to 2014, only 20 people have been killed by polar bears out of 73 attacks, but it's the frequency that's scary.
Yeah.
What do I mean? Well, over 60% of attacks happened between 1960 and 2009. 20% happened from 2010 to 2014. That means in this study, 20% of all polar bear attacks happened in less than 3% of the time, and that less than 3% was in the last 4 years. A polar bear is the only bear that classifies as a hyper-carnivore, and they'll try anything from walruses to reindeer, and they'll even body a beluga whale.
Damn! So you mean the beluga whale, like you're born in the water, like not born in the water, but you're born to swim, right?
It came into your territory.
Yeah, and destroyed you on your home turf? Bro, Swim away! What are you doing?
Bears are one of the rare animals that'll actively hunt people. It's true what they say. If you see a polar bear in the wild, your expiration date's already stamped. They can smell a seal from almost 20 miles away.
Oh,
so
hell
when an ice bear pulls up, it's no mistake. The Arctic
Yeah, bro, think about 20 miles in your head. Like, start from your house and then drive somewhere real quick in your mind.
Well, I know it's farther than the gym.
Oh,
way
yeah,
farther than the gym.
Way farther. But they can smell that, bro.
Yeah, I don't know how to.
Yo, bro. How, bro?
Yo, that's like shark in water with blood. Like, they can smell you from mad far too, I think.
Yeah. Holy.
With such a threat, in Churchill, Manitoba, it's common courtesy to leave car doors unlocked in case someone needs a four-wheeled panic room from a polar bear. The same place, by the way, that has the Churchill Polar Bear Detention Center.
Holding
And it's exactly what it sounds like. It's an air-conditioned temporary holding cell for polar bears that get way too comfortable around people.
Oh, they in
No
jail.
other bear is more of a certified homicide once you make eye contact. But they wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't for receding sea ice, basically stranding a marine mammal on land.
Oh, yeah.
And like with black bears, it's a starving, desperate rogue males that are most likely to turn a human into a hashtag. And that's kind of the thing. Every bear on this list would easily put humans at a 10. Like I said, Asiatic black bears are the most common victims of bear bile farms. Sloth bears are often kept as dancing tourist traps, which involves brutal maimings and shoving a rope through their nose. Literally, through it. Despite the means, humanity has done more to pandas than for them. Also, there's the fact that most bears want nothing to do with you. Literally, one of the best ways to avoid a bear is to actually make noise to give the bear a chance to avoid you. Most bear brutalities come from a bear getting jump scared and making a decision. Also, there's bear spray, but bear spray is a lot like a seatbelt. You don't get into a car expecting to do a barrel roll down I-80, but the same way the seatbelt makes the worst case better, so does bear spray. In fact, you'll probably never use it. Moral of the story? Yeah, honestly, the bear wouldn't even choose us. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. If you rock with the Merc rating thing,
What?
actually have
Yo,
an
what?
entire concept. 100 animals that can, you can read the title. And again, each animal has a rating based on my personal bias. And because today's my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy belated birthday?
If you're interested, the link will be in the description. But other than that, drink water, cherish your parents. Remember, if it's white like a beluga, it's the last time we'll talk to you.
Gigi, you're dead. They're dead.
Oh my God.
They're dead.
Where is this?
They're
Why?
Cherish your parents. Remember, if it's white.
Oh my God, that's two of the. No, you're done, lady.
But why is she flailing like what was she grabbing onto? Does she even have a head? What's going on?
Yeah, is that her head?
Like a beluga, it's a.
Oh yeah, she was holding the. Oh my God, bro.
How did she just slip? Yeah.
What happened?
How she even
Last
get
time
in
we'll
there?
talk to you, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Is he playing with that bear?
I don't know. Is he running back?
He playing
What the
with
hell?
that John.
What the
What
heck?
the? Man, what the? He gave him a pizza? Are you kidding me?
I thought he was gonna pull out a gun.
I thought he was like, at first it looked kind of playful, but then I didn't think he was gonna pull out a pizza.
Oh yeah, let me just carry pizza in my pocket when I go hiking. Like,
Oh yeah, maybe that. Yeah, take the pizza, don't take me.
Yeah, Hey, bro, listen, that video was amazing, bro.
Yeah.
See, I love learning about animals. We've learned about birds, canines,
all
and
type
now
of things.
bears.
All
bro.
type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, bro. Exactly. See,
Wait, did we ever learn about bugs with him?
I don't want to learn about bugs.
I
bro.
think we have learned about bugs, but I just don't remember. But
That's
anyway,
nasty. I don't know. See, but anyways, yeah, he taught us a lot, bro. I thought it was 3
Yeah.
bears. Turns out there's like 9 or
17.
10.
You know what I'm saying? Man, you gotta like real life. You can't like not like oh, you gotta fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Like the goddamn.
Yeah, like the video, subscribe if you haven't.
Yes,
Shouts
sir.
to Casual. Happy belated birthday, my boy.
Yes,
we
sir.
appreciate the videos, the
Yes,
education,
sir.
the all that.
Yes,
It's always,
sir.
when is Casual posting? But not how's Casual, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah, fake for real.
Yeah, bro. Come on, show some love, man. Leave a like. Stupid.